You know, my wave dash has got so much better recently because I realized like the angle, or the thing I was doing wrong was trying to make too much of an angle every time. Or one of the things I was doing wrong, like I was making a really big angle when really you hardly need any angle at all to get a wave dash. I'm trying to do it with like the smallest possible angle. Don't think you could do it with no angle at all. You can actually. Wow, I actually just did it, yeah. Nope. I did it there. I didn't lean back at all and I still got a wave dash forward. Yep. There's your proof. I just jumped straight up and I still got a wave dash forward. So you really don't need much of an angle at all. Like, just trying to get little wave dashes like this is much better for practice. And also when you're, when you're recovering, knowing that is really good because then you can just like wait until the very last second. For diagonal wave dashes, you just wait until one of your wheels is on the ground, and then you flip. And if you're flipping forward on a wave dash, you just wait until two of your wheels are in the ground, the back wheels in that case, and you do a wave dash. You're wave dashing sideways, and you just wait until your two wheels, like these two, are on the ground, and then you wave dash. You just wait until at least one wheel is on the ground before you do it. And you don't need there to be a huge angle, although a huge angle can work. It's better not to have one. Can I speak Scots? Scots Gaelic? Yeah, I can. Well, badly. So I have one more guess to rank. Not for today, I don't think. I'm going to have to head off because I'm yawning during that replay, and I don't feel like I do a good job when I'm tired enough that I'm yawning in replay reviews. I feel like I'm going to miss something. I don't want to do that. I don't want to replay review when I'm maybe going to miss something. Why do people use side wave dash? Most of the time for like dribbling out plays, because it's hard to read. Like if somebody's on this side of the ball, then they like just do a little jump and wave dash into the ball. Sometimes you can fake someone out because they think you're gonna dodge into the ball, but you actually just don't wave dash instead. You're faking an aerial shot and then you just use a wave dash to like pop it. I'm not very good at it, but I've seen people do this quite a lot. Fake a shot. Wave dash to pop the ball. I'm like, that's super high level, and I'm not that level. But I mean, I just kind of use wave dashes to recover, mostly. Never really tried to implement them into a offensive strategy at all, but super useful for recoveries. Really useful. And the way that I got better at them is just by doing it in free play. But yeah, you get a lot of speed for free, basically. You're like able to generate so much speed out of nothing. But yeah, they are good for like taking people off the ball, like getting them to leave you alone. And they look cool. So they always have that benefit as well. What's the most beautiful shot? Probably Ahmad's shot against Vitality in the European Invitational. And I think of beautiful, when you say the word beautiful shot, I think that one. Or my double touch earlier from Heat Seeker. One of those two. They're probably the top two beautiful shots in the Rocket League history. Hey, Dark Horse, thanks for the 2-month tier 1. Appreciate it, man. Any tips on how to get more power on shots you receive from your side? Turn the corner of the hitbox to get more power, question mark. So you're talking about shots that the ball is coming at you sideways like this, and you want to get power on it, right? Is that what you're talking about? This kind of thing? I'm waiting for chat to catch up. kind of. Well, if you're, I mean, if you want to get better at shots where you're receiving the ball from the side, just do what I'm doing here. Just pop the ball into the sidewall, then try and shoot on the first bounce. Hold on, let me go full screen here so I can actually play properly. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, just trying to like get it on the first bounce and smash it. That's like the only practice you need for turning for shots that come at you sideways. But yeah, to get more power on it, well, I'd have to see you shooting to know exactly what you're doing wrong. But in general, the reasons people might be missing power on this type of shot is mistiming their dodge. They might be dodging too early, like this. This is a slow shot. You'll see that I dodged too early and my car actually rotated a bit forward. See that before I flipped into the ball? Or you might be dodging too late and you're not even getting a dodge. You're just popping the ball with one hit. But I would say you're probably dodging too early if you're lacking power. If you want the most power possible, dodge straight through the middle of the ball and dodge at the last second, like right as you're about to hit it. It's the easiest way to explain how to get maximum shot power. Obviously you don't have to dodge at the last second, but for beginners it's a good indicator that you're doing it right. It's the easiest way to learn how to do it better, you know? Ahmad scores 146 when he did that. Wow. How do you gain confidence in your shots? It's a difficult one to answer, or else, I mean, if I knew the answer to that, I would never miss an open net, right? I feel like one thing that I noticed is that when I have an open net, I look at the ball too much. So I'll be like looking at the ball to make sure I hit the ball in the right place. Whereas when you're shooting at a goalkeeper or you're shooting at a defended net, you're not looking so much at the ball, you're looking at where you want to hit the goal. So that's one thing you could try experimenting with. I feel like there's going to be, you know, it's going to be very diverse. Like the reasons people find that help them hit open net shots and gain confidence in their shots is going to vary. But that's one thing that I've tried to do. Just like look at the goal when I'm shooting open nets, not the ball. Because when I look at the ball, I tend to think too much about how I'm hitting it and don't let it just happen. Don't let the open net just occur. You just give it, go see. Go to an open net training pack, stare at the ball when you're shooting, see if you're good at hitting the net. Then go and, you know, look at the net more, see which one feels more comfortable. Obviously your eyes are going to be darting between both because that's just what the eye does. It just takes in lots of information by looking around at different things. I'm just talking about what you're consciously doing with your eyes. Thoughts on adding more boost around the center on kickoffs for once? I don't know if that's necessary. What I would rather have is more boost at the start. So instead of spawning with 32 boost, you can spawn with 50 maybe. I've talked about this quite a lot in the past. Yeah, I think I've answered all the main chat questions. Hopefully that was somewhat helpful to you guys. I'm not sure if that was exactly, you know, if these answers were exactly what you guys were asking questions about. Best way to kick off to save boost and have speed? Well, for 1v1, you just, for wherever you spawn, you just stop boosting after you flip pretty much. Like usually in threes, you can boost through this flip and boost through this one as well. But in 1v1, you might just boost through the first flip and then you just dodge through the ball. Keep whatever boost you have left. That's your boost conservation. In terms of winning kickoffs, it's more about where you hit the ball than how fast you hit it or anything else. Like if you're just good at hitting the ball dead center every time from goal side, like if you're just good at flipping through the middle of the ball, the actual middle, not just the horizontal middle, but also the vertical middle, because when you actually look at how small the Rocket League car is next to the ball, you'll see why some people lose kickoffs. It's because from here it looks like the ball and the car are kind of the same size, yeah? But that's not really the case. The ball is actually huge. The ball is much bigger than the car. Much, much bigger. Although this is kind of like... I mean, if I want to show you the proper proportions, I'll have to do this. No, not this. Oh my days. How do I show it? I've got to zoom out more. There we go. So that's no fisheye difference in size here between the ball and the car. Oh, I've hit it. Whoops. Oh my days, look at these weird camera settings.